Alright, folks. Well, that's a wrap for Nightshade. Um, my final thoughts and review of this game. Um, I really like this game a lot. It's the art, the music, and the character designs were phenomenal. And the voice acting was fantastic as well. Actually, the voice acting was phenomenal, sorry. Voice acting, I mean, everything was great. Everything was great. Aesthetic-wise, sound, and voice acting just made the game so immersive. I liked all the characters too. Uh, I liked all the different. I liked the whole story too. Um, a lot of the times, some of these like dating simulator things are like really. What's a nice way to say it? I don't know how nice way to say it. Well, anyway, this game was modest, and it had a good story to it. It wasn't like, no offense, but it wasn't like worthless smut or anything like that. It was a good story with good characters, and it had me guessing through the whole thing. It got really dark at times. I cried like a baby. Don't tell anyone, it's a secret. But yeah, each storyline, because there's differences and stuff like that, it made me want to keep playing each storyline um to know more about the story. The thing though that I do recommend, or the thing that I wish was a little cohesive, or anything that they can do to build, if they were going to make a Nightshade Part 2, which I really hope they do. I would totally play a game if they made Nightshade 2, whether if they make the same characters or new characters, and it's like a continuation of the story or a completely different story, whatever. But if the same people made another game like this, I would totally play it. Um, my only recommendation is that some of the storylines were a little too similar, where it got kind of boring to go through and reread the same dialogue. I kind of was hoping that, and I know it's a lot to program and a lot to like do all that stuff, but if we're gonna have different storylines and different characters anyway, I would have liked them to be a little bit more different. That was just my recommendation. Because at first it's like one. In other Otome games, they have categories where, I mean, you can either do it where you have different categories. So, like, for instance, with Amnesia, they had different worlds. And at first I didn't like it like that because it seems very robotic, where you always end up with the guy that you choose to go into. Whereas when this started off, I had no idea who the hell, like, I didn't even know the game was programmed like that. Because you jump right in the story, all the characters are there, based on what you say, you get someone whoever likes you the most, which in my case, I guess was Kurayuki. Which surprised the hell out of me. The whole time I was playing with Kurayuki's first playthrough, I kept thinking, like, where's the other guys? Or, like, why am I stuck with Kurayuki this whole time? But that's because I was stuck in his storyline, that's why. I didn't know that. I didn't know that till it got closer to the end. I was like, oh, I think I'm actually stuck in this guy's storyline. I think this is his story. I didn't know that. Sorry. Another thing I want to apologize for myself is I did get sick during that time I was playing this game, so I apologize for coughing, the constant gagging and choking that I was doing through the whole playthrough. I tried working with it and trying to, like, release my cough during moments where I was, like, stabbed or dying or something. But, I'm sorry. Sorry for if that got annoying or whatever. I'm gonna try to edit that out, but if I can't edit it out and it's in there, I apologize. Um, and then I think I lost my voice. I think after I did the Hanzo version, which is my second playthrough, I lost my voice. And then I lost my voice during Gekamaru's playthrough as well. But I think it kind of gave my character a little... I think it gave Limaru a little bit of flavor to her. I don't know. Oh, and that's another thing. Another thing that I kind of wanted to touch on was, as much as I love the story and everything, Limaru's character seemed a little contradictory. Like, I liked the heroine. She didn't seem like... She wasn't like a bimbo or anything like that, like in some other games, where you just have like a emotionless, like cookie cutter, worthless character to represent you, the player, or whatever. But they seemed to give her like a nice character, a nice personality. She wasn't annoying or anything like that. The only thing that did bother me was the fact that she stopped fighting through the whole game. And, like, she starts off training, and then she gets selected to go on a mission, and then she ends up bringing down Goemon Ishikawa, who is a well-known ex-shinobi / thief. And she uses this amazing power thing to bring him down, and then she never uses it again. Except for, like, the Chojuro version, I think. But, she doesn't fight that often. Very, very rarely. Or if she does fight, she just ends up, like, freezing up and stopping. And it kind of defeats the purpose of being a ninja. But that was my only thing. I wish that she was... I mean, I get it. Like, she was a young 16-year-old novice girl who didn't really know what the hell she was doing. And she was up against a bunch of, like, veteran ninjas. So I let it go. I let it slide. But there were some moments that were really kind of silly. In terms of self-defense or whatever. But anyway. I highly recommend this game to anyone out there who wants to play it. If you don't feel like playing it, feel free to listen to the story, whatever you want. But, yeah, I highly recommend it. To me, I feel like if you like Fire Emblem games, I feel like you would like this game. It doesn't have like strategy or the fighting simulation to it, but it definitely has the same type of story line and narratives to it. So I'd recommend a game like that if you're looking for a game to play or something similar to this. Other than that, I really enjoyed this game. And I don't even know what I'm gonna play now. I don't know what I feel like. Shoot. There's other, I don't know why I'm getting addicted to these Otome games now. I think it's peaceful, because it's like, I like the visual novel games. I like games like, Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, heavy story, visual novel type games. They're really, like, fun and relaxing to me. So I think that's why I like these games. And I also like games that, are similar to, like, the Telltale series, where you can choose your options and the story branches off into other stories. So these weird Otome games are like the little guilty pleasure or whatever that I like. But, yeah, this one's good. It's not, like, worthless smut or, like, anything bad. It has a nice, well-thought-out story with nice characters, and the character designs are great. That's what made me play this game. I, like, saw the picture of the characters, I was like, holy shit. Drawings are great, man, like... And the music is good, too. Like, every time that freaking violin music kicked in, I would just start crying, man. I was just like, it's so sad. But, and, God, yeah, I liked all the characters, but the Chojuro one was really disappointing. Like, I thought for sure that, like, I don't know, I thought that one was gonna be so different. Like, he was barely in the story. Like, the main heroine and him were never even, like, next to each other that long. It was only, like, the very beginning and the very end that they were, like, with each other. The whole middle, they weren't even next to each other. So it was kind of like, I don't know, man. It was a little sad. I was hoping it would be like have like goofy moments where they were just like with each other and they were both being like nerds together or something. But hey, whatever. The Hanzo Sama one really, really exceeded my expectations. I was not expecting a story like that with Hanzo. And my apologies. The Hanzo one definitely was like the cutest, most hilarious little story ever. And it wrapped out so nicely too. It was like the perfect balance. It was like the perfect balance of kick-ass and like happy ending. Whereas the Gekamaru one was the most depressing piece of shit ever. Which again surprised me because with Gekamaru's personality, I was like, oh, this is gonna be like silly and goofy and dorky and ridiculous. And then it ends up being the most depressing, horrible thing ever. And oh man, poor Gekamaru. But yeah, I loved all the character storylines. I could go on about all of them, honestly. I think my favorite was the Hanzo one. And then my least favorite, sorry, Chojuro. Sorry, Brojiro. You may have sexy hair, but your storylines kinda sucked. What else? Oh yeah, and Goemon Ishikawa was hilarious as shit. Like, I thought for sure I thought my storyline was gonna go with his first. Apparently I did a bad job getting him. I guess I overthought my actions. But, yeah, if you guys are gonna play, if anyone out there wants to play this game, haven't already seen me play through it, I would recommend playing the Goemon one last. If you're gonna play through all of them, I'd say go for the Goemon last, because that one has the happiest ending with the fireworks and the gold and everything. That it just feels like so like satisfying at the end. So it's like, I'd say if you're gonna play through it, play through Goemon's last, so that way you get a happy feeling when you're done playing with the game. Get through all the sad, depressing ones first, then do the happy ones later. But yeah, great game, loved it. I hope they make more. I don't know, I enjoyed the experience. And I don't know what the hell I'm gonna play next, so stay tuned for whatever that is. That said, have a great night, and see you in the next one.